Bruce Fenton. I'm Jack Lebanji talking more Bitcoin. Let's jump right into the question that a lot of people are asking. How do I buy it?
Okay, so buying Bitcoin luckily now is easier than it was. It was pretty hard. When I first bought it was pretty hard. People before me was even harder. Before that there was no mechanism to buy. You had to mine it only. As Bitcoin has become more important and had value, there's been exchanges and luckily there's a lot more investment, a lot more venture capitalists and companies starting companies to make it easier, because it still is kind of hard to buy, but it's getting a lot easier. Even in the last month, there's new businesses that have come online that have made it easier to buy. So the way to do it now, there's one way called local Bitcoins, where you can actually just go and give cash to somebody and they give you Bitcoin, which is good for smaller amounts. You wouldn't want to do that with tons of money because there's regulatory issues that, depending where you are, there may be laws against dealing with large amounts of cash. That you could also get mugged. You have to watch it more with, being defrauded or something like that. But that's one way. Or if you know somebody that you already know and like and trust, even then be careful. There's a scam on Facebook where people make a copy of somebody's or hack their account and say, hey, I wanted to buy some Bitcoin and can I try it out, kind of thing. And pretty clever scam, actually. Somebody hacked into somebody's account and went to their friend who they knew was a long-time Bitcoin guy like me, and said, hey, I've been listening to what you've been saying about Bitcoin. I want to try some. Can you send me some and I'll give you the money later? I probably would have fallen for that, especially with certain friends. I deal with some people that are pretty high net worth people that I like a lot, I trust a lot, and if one of them said, hey, send me $5,000, I would have probably trusted him, because I'm like, he's good for it, no worries about that. But what I hadn't really thought of is he could have been hacked. So now I won't fall for that. You got to watch it, different scams and things like that. But for other methods of buying, the best way is there's exchanges, depends where you are. In the US we have something called Coinbase as of the time of this video, which is July 2014. And this changes rapidly. Some of these companies come and go. There's new ones coming along. There's other ones that change their model. But Coinbase is really good. Coinbase.com. They make it pretty easy. You can go on, if you're American, you can go on, put your information in, link it to your bank account, and say, I want to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. It comes right out, goes into Bitcoin. And then you can transfer it. There's a newer one called Circle, which I really like. They're based right here in Boston, and they're brand new. Their beta is kind of still going now. I had one of the early invites, so I've tried it out. I'm one of the first people to try it. I think they're going to be a big deal. I think they're going to be a very successful company. Super easy. You can even use a credit card.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Go on, put your info. It takes you minutes to set up, and you will own Bitcoin even faster than you can normally transfer Bitcoin. Instantly. So I like Circle a lot. I think that's going to be good. So those are some of the ways. There will be more and more ways to do this, more easy ways that you'll be able to transfer, physical cash, other assets, other currencies, going to exchanges, and as it becomes more involved, I suspect that eventually we'll be able to buy it through brokerage accounts and things like that. So, get some money out of the old system into the new system.
Thanks, Bruce, and thank you for joining us.